So today we'll be continuing to take a look at a scenario where civilization starts over on this fantasy map. In the last episode, we saw a couple of things happening. I believe we saw the start of the invasion from the dark blue team into the red team. We saw the pink team joining the war on the side of the green team, and we also saw the blue team whooping the green team for no idea. But yeah, those were two very major events, and we also saw the capitulation of these three countries down here, and along with the capitulation of the dark blue team. We also saw the destruction of the light blue team over here, which was the first civilization over here. And the last thing we saw happening was the invasion of the pink team into the gray team, and starting their conquest into Alteron. But if you guys do enjoy this episode, please make sure to like and subscribe. All the support is greatly appreciated. We finally hit 207 subs, so let's try to keep that going. But let's continue on with the episode. We see pink team forces start to push up closer and closer to the red team capital city as the first event in this episode. And well, this is going to be the last episode of this war. But we see that pink team troops get extremely close to the capital city, where a huge battle is being fought right now. But we also see a small little spearhead going out toward these other major cities, just like this. And we also see that the green team is going to be getting in on the expansion or the attack, as we see that green team forces also start to cross the border, and they capture a major city. But the red team is crumbling right now. In fact, they're crumbling so bad that they actually have to give over all of the land that was captured by the red team in the dark cyan team over to the dark red team. Now the dark red team is not very excited with this, as they already have something to deal with up here, which is not getting any better, as we see that the dark blue team forces continue to move in to the red team in the north. There are no mountains here. I believe there's only mountains like right in this area, but I'll check the map. But we see that dark blue team forces capture one more major city, and then the alarm bells are going to start to ring for the red team. Uh-oh, red team. Um, Sorry, I have a little stuffed nose today, but it's fine. But we see a huge rebellion taking place in the dark red team's borders. Their justification for rebelling away is that they want to make their own country and expand further out into Alteron. Kind of what they were already doing, but they've been so caught up in wars that the people are just not happy with them anymore. So we see that their forces start to move in from this exclave, and they start to go out toward major city, followed by the actual rebellion, or like the huge portion, capturing multiple lands, including fully capturing this major city. And they continue to push toward this one, trying to connect up with their exclave. And up here, this one does the same, as they want to reconnect up with the actual rebellious group. Now, the red team, what are they gonna do? Well, they don't know what to do. They have to fight these guys in the north, these guys in the south, and these guys in the east. Well, I mean, I guess they're technically in the south, but yeah, it is not going good in the dark red team. Uh-oh, the same thing is happening in the red team. We see two big factions breaking away from the red team right now. These are very old parts of the red team, and what do these guys want? Well, these guys right here, they want independence, or like they believe that they should get like all of this so that they can join in these guys' alliance, because these guys don't like these guys up here. But then these guys over here, what do they want? Well, they believe that they should have a lot of this land right in here, and that they should be able to expand out here with these guys as well. But they also believe that the red team should become not a monarchy, but a constitutional monarchy where the people get to vote. So, yeah, this is not gonna go well. As we see, that's the wrong color. As we see that the orange team troops start moving in, this army is fairly large actually. Uh, it is a very populated area. I think I have it on the provinces map. Yeah, but yeah, it's a really populated area right in here. Um, and also up here actually. The province map isn't done yet, but I'm working on it. But we see that the troops from the orange team connect up with the exclave, and this is going to create a very large problem for the red team. However, where the red team is doing a little bit, it is actually right down here against the blue team, if I can get a color, where they are able to take out this exclave with their armies that are coming from over here. However, it's not going to go too well in the north as the blue team troops start to move in, and well, yeah, the blue team troops are pretty powerful as well. They um yeah, they're just pretty powerful. But once they get all of this land, something else is going to happen in the red team. Even though there are rebellions up here, something very bad is going to happen in the capital regions, as the king is going to get killed. He is stabbed multiple times, kind of like Julius Caesar, actually, in a way, by his own friends. This is how bad this is. And what do his friends do? Well, they're going to declare independence. And their independent state is the dark gray one. Now, what you might be wondering, what do these guys want? Well, they the new leader, which is ironically somebody who killed the old leader, wants to be a military dictator in this country. They believe that the red team is weak in that they allowed everyone to become really strong, especially the green team, and that they did nothing about it. So he declares himself supreme dictator of the gray country, not of the red team, of the gray team. Now, the gray team is different than this gray team. This gray team is a monarch, or actually it's a theocracy. This one is a military group. But we see that the whole strength of the military is shown as they connect up to their exclave within a couple of days. But they also are fighting back pink team forces right down here, as we see that they connect up with them as well and capture a major city. Now, what does a pink team think about this? Well, they don't really care. They go up to the military dictator and they say, we'll give you all of this captured land back, or like, if, well, not all of it, but like, we'll give you about this much. Well, we'll take this much, you can have the rest. And they like that idea, so it's going to be made in the peace treaty. But we see that the military dictator continues to go out and try to capture as much land as possible before the red team completely collapses, which it already has. But they get this far, and yeah, these guys are happy but also not very happy, as we are going to be seeing this right now, as we see troops rolling in from each country right now, as the whole red team army has completely collapsed at this point. I just noticed that this guy's gone now. I'll fix that in the peace treaty. But yeah, the red team military is completely gone. And even these guys declare themselves part of the military group, and now they are starting their own invasions as they connect all of their exclaves up. And this is the final days for the red team as troops start to spill over into their territory, And also, this part surrenders over to the green team as well as this part. And along with that, the rest of the red team groups in here will fall over to the gold team. And, well, this country, they just kind of give up, so it's like whatever. But we see that the red team has completely collapsed for the first time in history. Now, what is the red team, what is this dark red team going to do about it? Well, nothing, as they are already fighting a war, and right now they are losing. As we see that the pink grayish country, I don't know what to call this thing, connects all of their exclaves up, or almost all of them. Actually, yeah, just connect all of them up, and they complete their invasion, and now they got this major city, and now they're going straight toward the capital. I don't know if the river is right here, but there is a river somewhere around here that leads right to the capital city. I mentioned it in the last episode. But we just see that the rest of the red team is quickly starting to fall. And, yeah, not looking too good. But not everything is going good for the blue team, as the pink team is, well, it's doing pink team things. As we see that pink team armies are continuing to roll through the dark gray country. They even capture all of this land up here. Now, they aren't fighting the red team. I mean, these guys, they actually are funding them a little bit. But like it doesn't really matter because these guys are going to win the war anyway. But we see that the pink team forces outnumber the gray team like 100 to 1. And we also see that this surrenders over to the rebellious group. But we see that the pink team captures the capital, and from here, the whole river, in which is going to lead to the gray team surrender. And, well, yeah, this war is looking pretty interesting, as we see the pink team just took out a top 10 power and is now in Alteron. But, something really bad is going to happen for the dark blue team, as they are kind of neglecting these troops down here. In the last couple of years, oh, just so you know, this war has been going on for like 75 years. It's kind of crazy. But we see that they spread out and capture 2 major cities and even a third. Actually, that's 4. But the blue team completely underestimated these guys, and well, now they're going to pay for it. As we see that the spearhead is now going directly toward the capital city of the dark blue team, and they reach it within another year, so now it's been 76 years. But it is here that a very, very bloody battle is going to be fought, as in the coming days we see that the blue team forces infiltrate the capital city. I'm going to turn it off. But we see that the capital is being hurt very bad, and then it falls. The blue team has just lost their capital city, kind of in a weird way. Like, nobody even expected this to happen with what has been happening over here, but it just has happened. And the blue team capital city is captured, and the rest of this thing starts to collapse, as we see multiple cities getting captured within a couple of months, and then uh, it just breaks into 2 pieces. As in the east, or yeah, I think this is east, yeah, we see a Lime Team faction breaking away, and in the west we see a really weird faction breaking away, and well, yeah, this isn't very good, as now the red team just takes over all this land. However, they're just gone anyway. But in the coming days of the war, we see that yet another country falls, and that is the green team. The green team capital city is captured, and the blue team sees victory over the strongest country in the world for the second time in history. But with this, the war is going to officially end, and now we can take a look at a peace treaty. And here we have it. This peace treaty took me a really long time, so I really hope you guys have watched up until now. But in this peace treaty, and of course I forgot some stuff, but um, let's go over it after I fix this. This should be very quick. Here we go. But in this peace treaty, we see a lot of things happened. Let's start down here at the pink team. They annexed both of these countries right here, and in fact, they are just gonna give this little thingy over to this because that just makes the border look better. But they also annexed these two islands from the gray country. Over here, we see that the green team loses a lot of land, especially to the blue team. I will update the capitals, but we see that a lot of land is lost from the green team up here. They lost some land over here and over here. However, down here, they fully annexed this country. Very good for them. Now let's go up here to the new countries. We see that this weird country forms, along with these two right here. We see that the blue team expands a ton, even taking out the pink team, their ally, and even taking land from their other ally. Up here, we see that the blue team and the orange team get their independence, and the militarist group forms right in here, and the red team is left with no sea axis. We also see that the green team annexes this and this part. Over here, we see that the Lime team gets a lot of land from this, and the Dark Cyan country. We see that the Rebellion gets its independence, as well as these guys getting a lot of land. Right here, we see that the capital of the Dark Red team is split between the Pink team, Orange team, Blue team, and Gray team. This is just to weaken the Red team so that they can't expand anymore. The same thing is done up here, just with the Lime team, the new country by the green team, and this one. So this country, and this country. But up here we see a yellow country forming over here in the north, and this country gets a little bit of land. We also see that this purple country forms along with the orange country, which is in two places. Uh, that's wrong. There we go. And then finally, down here, we see that the pink team annexes a lot of land, as well as the orange team, and then these two annex some. But that is the whole peace treaty. Now, I really hope you guys like this episode. It's a little bit shorter, but I'm gonna make one, I think, tomorrow morning. But if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. All the support is greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one.